It's me.
It's you.
It's us. It's the black guy. I just really got there going in. It's me.
It's you.
It's us.
It's the black guy. Yeah.
Moment of silence, please. It's me.
It's you.
It's us. It's the blackout.
Fucking your bitch like Doug. Peanut butter on the inside the wheel like Doug. Blow a check with my clip like Doug. In your hood, niggas know on the shit like Doug.
Am I getting to the money like Doug? You the type of nigga fall in love with a bitch at the club, and you know you gotta stay strapped up. You talking about condoms, I'm talking about guns.
What's happening, y'all? Welcome back to the Blackout. This is episode 6.
Yeah.
This episode is about the price of fame. D, tell the folks what you think about the price of fame and what it takes to sacrifice.
Yo, speaking of fame, shout out to 2 Chainz. This is his shit right here. I ain't even gonna care. Shout out to 2 Chainz, first of all.
Shit, shout out to Polo. This is their shit, Ralph's in the fucking morning. Let's get it.
You know what I'm saying? The price of fame, as far as what? Like, what do you mean, like, price of fame?
I mean, shit, you know, people gotta give up time, because, you know, time is everything, bro. When you trying to be successful as a person, your time is limited.
So you ask me, like, what do people have to sacrifice to become successful?
Yo, just anything you feel.
I would say fam. I definitely time. I think that's first. Time is first, and like family and stuff like that. Because like a lot of successful people, I don't know. I ain't did no research on it, but I just feel like a lot of successful people sometimes they put their career before they might put their family to achieve that. You know what I'm saying? Sleep. Goddamn.
But that goes with time too, because you gotta have time to sleep. You see what I'm saying? People don't realize when you're on that grind that your time is everything because you're trying to come to that next level.
That can play into your health as well. You know what I'm saying? You'll be shit looking crazy. You know what I mean? Just driving yourself crazy for the sake of success.
But shit, look how many successful people said they had a lot of sleepless nights. I think I just seen Steve Harvey say that, you know, the longer you sleep, 8 hours of sleep, you losing 2 hours that you could be doing something. You know what I'm saying? I think I seen that on Instagram or some shit like that. He had made a valid point, and I thought about it. And I was like, hey, that's kind of dope. You get 24 hours in a day.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You resting 8, so cut it down to 6.
How many hours of sleep do we fucking need?
I thought it was 6.
I be running off of like 8. I be running off of like 4 to.
I run off of about 5.5.
You see what I'm saying?
On the day.
Yo, speaking of the price of fame. There's a lot of speculation that go on in the media and stuff like that about, like people selling their souls and stuff like that, secret societies, Illuminati, and just things as such. It's weird to me because it's like I don't want to play too deep into it, but it's like, damn, I wonder, like, is everything coincidental or like, or some of these things like actually really happen? Like, do people like, can you sell your soul to the devil, or is it a metaphor for I'm just selling something in return for something? Like, what's really going on? And the reason why I ask is because, like, you have people like John Lennon. John Lennon made a comment to the press that he said that the reason for the Beatles' success is because he sold his soul. Bon Jovi, he told Teen Magazine, Smash Hits, that he said, I killed my mother for rock and roll, I sell my soul.
Rock and roll and drift away. Like, that shit crazy as fuck.
You see what I'm saying? Like, that's like, are those just coincidental that people make references, and like when they have like Masonic symbols that come in a lot of different people's music videos, or in reference to the Illuminati and the Masons, and it even goes into basketball and football. You'll see the same symbols, different people that are of the elite class that they throw up the same symbols and stuff like that.
Then you say something about Kanye and I think we talked about Kanye and Jennifer Hudson, how they had to lose family members, and then their album so happily went platinum the year later or whenever it dropped after that situation.
Facts.
Like, that's crazy.
That's
it make you think, bro, but my personal opinion, I'm not there, so I don't want to just say that that's going on for these people to become famous. Right. You know what I'm saying? But it is coincidental. Like, what's it? Coincidental, excuse my language, but that's very crazy.
Look, like you said, okay, think about this, right? Think about this. You got Kanye West, right? Kanye West, his first album that he dropped, I believe the debut album was Graduation, or College Dropout. College Dropout dropped in like 2004.
Yeah.
And College Dropout, it became, I think it hit number 2 on Billboards. Yeah. And, it did its thing. I think his second album was Late Registration or something like that, and it dropped in like 2005. It went like 5 times platinum. But in 2007, he dropped Graduation. Graduation So it moved 957,000 units in its first week.
And that was after his mom passed.
That was the same year that his mom passed away. You know what I'm saying? Coincidental, who knows? You know what I'm saying? Maybe that was the motivation for his album. You know what I'm saying? Why he wrote it and went so hard. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Jennifer Hudson is an American Idol finalist. I don't think she won, but she was a finalist.
Voice, yeah.
Beautiful voice. She had a breakthrough, you know, in a lot of different things. She was remembered for her role in Dreamgirls as Effie White. She won an award for that role, for Best Supporting Actress in the Academy Award. She had the soundtrack did really well. And then she had a song that was Love You, I Do in 2008 that won a Grammy. A Grammy, if people don't know, if you've been on like a Planet Mars for the last who knows how long, a Grammy is like the most highest award, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, that you can achieve for a musician. You see what I'm saying? She won that in 2008. That's the same year that her mother and her brother got slain. They got killed inside of their home in Chicago. So again, like I say, it could be all coincidental. Who knows? Like, you know, what is the price of fame? What do you have to give to achieve the price of fame?
Sell your soul for rock and roll, nigga. God, that's crazy though. Like, bro, if that is possible, bro, that's like knocking off your family members so that you become this icon.
Right.
Like, people will do anything. If that's true, like, I'm not saying it's true. You know what I'm saying? People will knock off their mom, their brother, their sister, or whatever may have you, and just to become, like I said, this icon. Like, that's crazy.
That is crazy, bro. Like that, but it's wild that music is the tool that's being used, because if you go back to like biblical or whatever like that, you feel me, that Satan or Satan or the devil or the light bearer or the son of the morning or Lucifer, whatever you want to call him, has many names, was supposed to be the most beautiful angel and was supposed to be the one who played the harp. So music was his tool. So it makes sense that how people could reference that to that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what the fuck going on. You know what time it is. It's time for the game.
First instinct. I love that game. Y'all ready? Alright, bro. You ready? Check this out, bro. First instinct. He laughing his ass off. That's my motherfucking brother. D-A-M. You know the rest. G motherfucking O. Let's go.
Ready, bro.
You ready, bro?
Ready.
Alright. You working your 9 to 5, right?
Right.
You working your 9 to 5, right? You working your ass off. You working. Whatever the fuck you doing. And this new guy, older guy, he gets hired on, right? Y'all become real cool. You train this man. Y'all been real cool about 2 or 3 years now, right?
He said, "I've been working for a long time."
He said, "Hey, I got something to tell you, bro." He said, "I'm your dad." The fuck do you do, bro? This nigga's your father. He's your pops, nigga. Bang, bang, bang. Your motherfucking pops, nigga.
I ain't gonna believe that nigga here, bro.
Why ain't gonna believe him, bro?
Because nigga, come on, bro. Nigga just.
But he looking you dead out like I'm looking at you,
I'm
bro.
gonna hit that nigga in his face, nigga down my face.
You gonna hit the nigga in his face, bro?
Get out my face. What the fuck?
Why you gonna knock your daddy out? Like, that's your daddy, bro. Like, the fuck?
How long you know you and my dad we been working together?
The whole time he tried to find your ass, bro.
Why you just not telling me this? We been working together all the time.
Maybe they from overseas.
Fuck that job. Where you been my whole life, motherfucker?
Bro, maybe he came to bring you some Nikes or some shit.
Let me tell you something about my dad. I've been playing hide and seek with my daddy since I was goddamn 3 years old. That nigga goddamn went off the hide. I ain't found that bitch yet. Fuck you talking about?
Your dad might be Casper. It sound like your daddy Casper. Boo, here you go.
Father, why have you forsaken
So
me?
you gonna Rocky Balboa your dad? That's cool. Whatever. Knock his ass out. Count to 10.
Don't tell nobody that we at work. Somebody getting fired. We can't work together. Fuck, boy, they got hella animosity.
So his daddy gonna be sweet. We know what daddy gonna do with his daddy. That cool. Next instant question, bro.
Okay.
You ready, bro?
Yeah.
Your partner just had a baby girl.
Okay.
He invited you to the baby shower, right?
Okay.
He said, "Hey, D, hold my baby girl for a second. I'm about to go get some milk." You unveil the cover. She ugly as hell. So, what do you say in that? Bro, what do you say, bro? I'm gonna be like, shit. Hey, your baby girl handsome in the motherfucker. Like, what? Hey, her bibs ain't cute. What you gonna say, bro? What you gonna do, bro?
I'm be like, woo, this baby is really happy.
I'm like, she got some nice shoes. This baby got some nice ass shoes, bro. Hey, you really did your thing with this monster truck.
I'll be like this, but that baby got a whole bunch of hair on their head. Here you go.
How you gonna talk this nigga? Huh, nigga?
She look just like your ass, boy. Ooh, you are your daddy's son, daughter, child. You your daddy, everything.
Oh shit! You his heart, his mind, and a little gremlin. Oh shit! Sounded like some crushed up Oreos.
Okay, so we finna switch like we finna go to these current events. Current events. Okay, so this past weekend, Rolling Loud. That's really the biggest hip hop festival in the world. Apparently, it takes place at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami-Dade County.
Let's go! Get your hands up! 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 Get your hands up!
So this past weekend, there was a lot that was going on with the hip hop community. You had people such as Young Thug.
That's the same shit that NBA Youngboy got shot at.
Yeah.
His girlfriend, I think her name was Kayla. I think she was like 23.
Okay.
Then she got shot. I want to say the leg or maybe the stomach. I'm not sure. But I know she was in the hospital. I don't know how she's doing, but that shit is definitely crazy.
Oh, she got shot. Okay, that weekend. Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
They was actually shooting at him, but it hurt.
Okay.
And I just heard this story. He ended up in the hospital, and I heard she was doing okay now.
So she's okay. Cool,
Yeah.
cool. Damn, that's another one. So that's just gonna add more chaos to the mayhem. It's crazy. You had there was a guy, 24-year-old guy, AA somebody. Hella bands, AAB hella bands. I'm not exactly sure. I haven't heard
Triple A
of
hella bands. Sound like some batteries. The fuck?
Rest in peace. No disrespect.
Oh, he died?
Yeah, Amir Galston. Yeah, he passed away. You know, again, that was sad. Kodak Black got locked up.
Again?
Again.
Pikachu head? That nigga shit look like Southern Light. Nigga, hey, he did look that. Sniper game. I had like a whole orange.
All the things that happened this weekend, you had the 19-year-old girl that got shot. It was with NBA Youngboy. You had the 24-year-old boy, AA, hella bands, rest in peace, Amir Galston. You had Young Thug's tour bus got shot up. That was aiming at the car that he was in next to it. And then you had a couple people get hit by stray bullets. There was a 5-year-old little girl that got grazed by a stray bullet as well. So here's the thing. Rolling Loud, they went on and tweeted, they said, and if you didn't, enjoy Rolling Loud despite a couple hiccups, stay home next year. This is hip hop. So somewhere in there, a fan tweeted, they was like, deaths, aren't hiccups. And then Rolling Loud retweeted to them, ain't no one died. And then soon after that, Rolling Loud's Twitter account got canceled. So there's that. For the current events, now it's my turn for the
Hold on, bro. Let me throw you the hoop for the Would You Rather games.
I gotta make you think. Look, it's Would You Rather time, so I gotta make you think. I got something that's gonna make you think, gonna make you motherfucking think. Check this out, though.
It's mind bottling.
Smine.
Bottling. Yeah.
Okay, would you rather have a head that's too big for your body?
Big body head.
Or would you rather have an extremely high-pitched baby ass voice?
But I'm going with the big ass head. Nah, hold on.
Like,
Bro.
on the internet,
You ain't better put the shirt on, like my neck, but I'm talking it gonna be like this. But nah, so bro, can you imagine trying to talk? Hey, gorgeous. Like you swollen as fuck. Hey man, you look good as fuck. Like what the fuck? Johnny Bravo.
But what if you not swollen fuck and you got a big ass head? You trying to talk
like a blow ball.
You be trying to top it down like this.
You can keep falling asleep.
Bitch gonna need a kickstand for a head. You gotta talk to a bitch like,
oh, biscuit head, but better throw that nigga in the pool. He gonna hear it from like this.
all the water coming out that motherfucker.
Magneto head. What the fuck? I don't know, bro. Bro, to be honest with you, bro.
And he killed it. Now they say, when I put my shirt on, my collar, my neck gonna be this. All your shirts gonna have to be buttoned.
And he gonna look like Hitman Hunter or Martin Lawrence. And he got beat up again like that. Nigga, he's going to dinner. Alright, get back, baby. I'm out of here, baby.
Alright, would you rather have a higher IQ or have a photographic memory?
Shit, I'm I'm going with the high IQ.
Why?
I feel like a nigga that got that can see something and he can remember it. I feel like he dumb as fuck. They're just like somebody that can memorize something but they have no.
That don't make no sense, bro.
Yeah, it do.
No, it don't, bro.
Yeah, it do, bro.
No, it don't, bro. Think about this, bro. Think about this, right? If I'm taking a test and I got the study guide to the test, and I can look at the study guide and remember it just like that, or remember everything that I read and study for the test myself. And when it's time to take the test, I'm gonna know everything because I can remember it.
Okay, cool though. But when you're not memorizing something, then what?
I got a photographic memory. I'm always gonna memorize it.
Nah, I'm saying, say like you in real life, nigga. You ain't memorizing shit. You can't teach yourself life experiences. You gonna memorize that too?
I see what you're saying.
That's what I'm talking about.
I see what you're saying.
But they cool though. You can read your ass off. Remember all you know what you did. I remember the Kroger price of $2.98 for that bread. The fuck? Honey wheat.
That's the end of my segment. But would you rather my brother done came and bust me out the box? I thought I had him. Hey, look, we got a couple fan questions. Go ahead and knock them out, bro.
Fan questions. Shit, quick.
Fan question.
Hey, you got to hear the what the nigga name was Jamie Foxx? Ah.
That boy.
How you doing, bro?
Ah. Hey. AskTheBlackout@gmail.com. If you got questions, drop them there. Drop like them draws.
Alright, check this out. Fan question, bro. You ready? Caught a sneaker. Alright,
This nigga need help. This nigga need help.
always sniggering. Hey, you got a 13-year-old daughter, right?
Yeah.
And she has a friend that's 13-year-old as well. And she gets pregnant
At 13?
at 13.
My daughter or the friend gets
The
pregnant.
friend gets pregnant. But
Okay.
she wants her daughter to attend the baby shower.
Man, hell nah.
Hey, she snapped with this one, man.
Yeah.
I don't know where she pulled this one. She pulled this one out her ass, man.
That's a hey,
At 13?
y'all be coming with them fan questions. Y'all really doing your thing. Listen, at 13, I don't want to condone that. You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't want my daughter to like think that that's acceptable, like condone that. You know what I'm saying? Like I wouldn't. I can't do it. I don't. That's crazy. Wow. But then again, like it's her friend. Nah, I can't. I'm sorry.
So how would the friend feel? Like she's like, well, your dad said I couldn't, you know. Like how would it? Like how? You see what I'm saying?
I mean, in real life, right? In real life, they're kids, so I can understand like my daughter's friend being upset that she didn't attend. You know, my daughter being upset that she did it. But at the end of the day, like I'm an adult, so I'm thinking from an adult perspective, and right. And I want to like nurture my child and grow her up, and I just don't think that that's acceptable. You know what I'm saying?
You don't want your child to see that.
Yeah, like I mean, I can't really hide it from her because it's her friend. I just don't think that that's just. I don't know, man. You know, maybe there's some other parents out there that'll be like, fuck it, go to it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not your baby. You know what I'm saying? As long as I'm raising you right, you know, you ain't got to worry about that. That could go to to each his own. You know, but for me and mine, we gonna go the other way. You know.
I agree with my brother on that. Like I definitely want my daughter in that predicament as well. Like,
You see what I'm saying?
my friend had to be alright. She still come over, but I just don't want to. You know what I'm saying?
I don't need.
You don't want to come over.
Then it's crazy because it's like it's crazy because it's like I don't want to be the type of parent that I ain't want my parent to be. So I don't want to be like I don't even want this to be your friend no more, goddamn, because she wilding out there. But that's how it's gonna cross my mind. Like shit, when my little girl with the girl, like shit, the girl wilding. I don't want my little girl wilding. You feel me? So
I feel.
I got some.
That makes shit.
I got some fan questions too. I got some fan
But what it
questions.
is, hit me with them.
Hold on. Let me find it. Why do men play so many games? Why do men keep women around just so another man can't get her? Riddle me that. Yeah.
I'm sniggling.
Why men play so many games? I don't know what you're talking about, sweetheart. I don't play no games.
Hey,
I'm very straightforward.
To be honest,
I'm a lot.
To be honest, bro, like I feel like I don't know. It depends on the person because I know me and you had this talk, right?
Right.
If I'm single, what's wrong with testing the waters? Why do I gotta focus on one person? But if you tell somebody that I'm dealing with multiple people, they gonna get mad. So therefore, I do that. Well, not me per se, but people do that because if they tell somebody that shit, they gonna run. In actuality, you shouldn't because I'm still single at the same time. When I'm trying to tell you that I'm testing the water.
Shit, that don't sound like nothing wrong with that to me. Shit, like I feel like you said, if you single, you should be able to whatever. You know what I mean? What if you're not single though? What if you're in a relationship?
You shouldn't do it. I don't. When you commit to somebody, bro, you should be loyal to that person because you committed. This is my girl. You know what I'm saying?
But why do you think that men do play games? Like the men that do it. Why do you think they do it?
Girls a lot of that shit. That's just like your dog. When your dog piss on the floor, you whoop his ass so he don't piss no more. He stopped pissing.
So why? So and then why do they keep them around? Like why would he hold on to this girl?
Why would he hold on to that girl? I mean, like you said, it goes back to it's up to her, and she don't set no standard. So if she don't be like, hey, you gonna be my girl, I mean, you gonna be my dude, or this shit ain't gonna work, then he gotta ultimatum. He have to pick. Yeah. But if she sticks around, he knows he's gonna drag her through the mud. Yeah. Not necessarily. He might. It just depends on the person. I ain't gonna say every dude gonna drag somebody through the mud. You know what I'm saying?
Do what I think, right? I feel like what you said. A man play games with a woman. Like we gonna do what you allow us to do. You know what I'm saying? That's just being straight up. Like any person, you know what I'm saying, will do what you allow them to do. We humans, we have good and bad intent in us. So, you know, it's just up to us to stop pushing the envelope. But if you let a person walk over you, they're gonna continue to walk over you, you know what I'm saying? Unless that person has enough self-control to stop walking over you. So like a person can only do to you what you allow them. Man or woman, point blank period.
Men play games also. Let me chime in, because a man might have been hurt before.
This is true.
You know what I'm saying? And some men are afraid to love because of the pain that they went through, because men feel too. Despite, just like you said, we have feeling too, we just don't like to show that emotion sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And we have to make sure that the woman that we're picking is the right nurturer, because women are meant to nurture, you know what I'm saying? So that can also play a point.
So that's dope. And then for the second part of the question was, why do men keep the woman around? It says, why do men keep women around just so another man can't get her?
Yeah, they want to stay around. Shit, don't no man force no girl to stay there.
See, now I mean, this is definitely true. So at the end of the day, it comes down to a person can only do to you what you allow them to. You know what I'm saying? You allow them to continue to mistreat you. You stay around. They're not really keeping you there. You're staying there. But to answer the question that a man know your worth, like I know if I got a down ass chick, you know what I'm saying? Like I know that I don't want to lose her because I know what she does for me. But at the same time, sometimes I act with ill intent, I act maliciously, so I treat her like shit. And she allows it, so I continue to treat her like shit. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I don't want to lose her because I know that she's worth something. You see what I'm saying? And we got one more fan question. This was kind of a tricky one. I'm not even gonna lie. This was different. It says, how do you feel about surrogates?
Is that where the person takes and they put it in another person?
Yes.
And they impregnate them?
Yeah. Like what Kanye West and Kim Kardashian are doing, what they.
I don't have nothing against it, bro. Honestly, because the person that's holding the baby is getting paid a nice lump sum. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like I don't got nothing against it.
I feel like as long as there's no real way that the host, the person that's carrying the baby, that their DNA gets involved in any way, shape, form, or fashion, I don't know if that's possible, then I'm straight with it. You know what I'm saying? Like I know that they take what they need from the man, take what they need from the woman, put that together, and then put it inside of the person, and the person's supposed to just be a host. So hopefully, nothing else gets involved. And if that's how it works, then I'm with it. But if there's a chance that person's DNA might roll off, I'm not with it. I don't give a fuck how good of a
is that the DNA can do that?
I don't know. So that's what I don't really know enough about the surrogacy. So, but if you can literally just put the baby inside of a person, they're just a host and that's it. There's none of their DNA getting into it. Then yeah, by all means, hell yeah. This person that wants to get paid. Slow. Yeah, bro. Be like, this ain't none of me. This ain't none of you. It must have been that motherfucker.
I know, man.
Yeah, that shit crazy. So y'all know how we do. We always gotta leave y'all with a jewel. It's that time for the show.
Dropping on their ass.
Yeah. There was a man named Earl Nightingale. He said, success is the progressive realization of a worthy idea. So basically, whenever you're doing something, if you have a goal and you're pushing towards your goal on a daily basis and you're executing your goals, then you don't have to worry about being successful because you already are. So with that, don't sell your soul. Don't take it from me, take it from him. It's me,
It's you,
it's us.
it's the blackout.
Child.
It's me,
It's you.
it's us, it's the
the
blackout. Yeah. It was so corny. Like the echo was so light. It was like, yeah.